Exploring Trust and Innocence, a comparative reflection on Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 to 6 and Hexagram 25. Today, we embark on an intriguing exploration of Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 to 6 and Hexagram 25. These ancient texts offer deep insights into the concepts of trust and innocence, along with their implications for faith, wisdom, and business leadership. First, let's examine the essence of trust that transcends human comprehension. Proverbs advocates for complete trust, urging us to rise above our limited human viewpoints. This idea is echoed in Hexagram 25, which highlights innocence devoid of deceit. Both texts emphasize a purity of intention and the power found in surrendering to a higher wisdom. Considering these principles in the realm of leadership can lead to a transformative approach. By embracing trust and innocence, leaders can cultivate environments of authenticity and integrity, both vital for achieving lasting success. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 to 6 invites us to place our trust in the Lord with all our heart. This profound wisdom encourages us not to rely solely on our own understanding, but to acknowledge God in all our ways. By doing this, we allow Him to direct our paths. The core message here is not to dismiss planning or intelligence. Instead, it emphasizes that true wisdom begins when we set aside our pride and place our trust in a higher power. This is a counsel that brings humility and reverence into leadership. Remember, the insight we gain from this proverb is that leadership flourishes when it is rooted in humility. As leaders, we guide others best when we first acknowledge our reliance on something greater than ourselves. Hexagram 25, also known as Wang, represents the concept of innocence without falsehood. This hexagram emphasizes the power that comes from sincere actions, guided by correct timing, and free from selfish motives or manipulation. The imagery of thunder rolling under heaven symbolizes a return to natural order and authenticity. When actions are taken without contrivance, they align with the natural state of things, leading to true success. This principle encourages us to act with purity and sincerity, avoiding any form of deceit or calculated motives. As you reflect on this, consider how freeing it can be to release manipulative tendencies and embrace genuine intentions. This sets the stage for our next discussion on how both Proverbs and Hexagram 25 emphasize humility and sincerity as key to effective leadership in faith and business. The current slide focuses on the agreement between two profound teachings, Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 to 6 and Hexagram 25. Both emphasize humility and warn against placing the self as the ultimate authority. Let's delve into these shared insights. Firstly, releasing ego is crucial. Both traditions caution us not to confuse control with wisdom. We must remember that true guidance often comes from a place of humility and open-mindedness. Secondly, acting sincerely is vital. We are encouraged to remove false motives and manipulation from our actions. It's about embracing authenticity and integrity in each decision we make. Lastly, walking the path with the right guidance is essential. Proverbs advises trusting God beyond our own understanding, while Hexagram 25 suggests not corrupting the natural course with artificial motives. Both paths advocate for allowing the right guidance to shape our next steps. As we reflect on these teachings, let's consider how they can influence our decisions and leadership styles today. In this slide, we're diving into the fascinating contrast between personal faith and natural alignment as depicted in Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 to 6 and Hexagram 25 from the I Ching. Let's focus on 3 key areas. First, the source of guidance. Proverbs leans on a personal, relational connection with the Lord, emphasizing a covenantal bond. In contrast, Hexagram 25 calls for harmony with the ethical and cosmological order of heaven. Next, consider the human problem each addresses. Proverbs warns against relying solely on one's understanding, while Hexagram 25 highlights the danger of acting with false motives or schemes. Lastly, the proper response and promised result. Proverbs encourages us to trust and acknowledge divine direction to ensure a straight path. Hexagram 25 advises maintaining innocence and sincerity to progress naturally, without forcing. The key distinction here is that Proverbs is explicitly theological, offering a personal faith journey. Hexagram 25, on the other hand, provides a wisdom framework for authentic action. By understanding these contrasts, we can see how each approach offers unique insights into navigating life's challenges. In this segment, we're diving into the practical application of our earlier discussion on humility and guidance, specifically how these principles apply to management, especially during a crisis. When a crisis hits, the instinct might be to seize control, manipulate the narrative, shield our reputation, and stubbornly uphold past decisions. However, this approach often leads to more chaos rather than resolution. Instead, consider the model of a wiser leader. Such a leader prioritizes gathering accurate information and remaining transparent. They consciously detach their ego from the decision-making process and actively seek guidance before taking action. This approach is encapsulated in a simple yet powerful leadership formula. Trust in God, act without falsehood, respect timing, and together, these elements form the foundation for resilient decision-making. By integrating these elements, we can navigate crises with integrity and clarity, steering our teams toward sustainable solutions. Remember, it's about making decisions that are not just reactive but are grounded in wisdom and transparency. As we move into this slide, let's explore the combined reflection of wisdom that guides us without forcing outcomes. Start by considering this. Trust beyond what you can presently understand, remain true in your intentions, and do not force what has not yet been properly revealed. This quote beautifully encapsulates our theme today. Proverbs highlights the importance of faith. It's about trusting in a plan greater than what we can see. Meanwhile, Hexagram 25 focuses on innocence and authenticity, urging us to act without pretense or deception. When we blend these teachings, they direct us towards essential qualities: humility, integrity, and the importance of timing. For both life and leadership, these principles remind us to walk straight and act cleanly. By doing so, we allow truth to naturally guide our next steps, free from the constraints of ego-driven actions. Let this be a reminder to embrace the journey with an open heart and a clear conscience. In this slide, we're sharing the references that have informed this presentation. These sources provide a foundation for the principles we've discussed, particularly in embracing faith over doubt and using it as a guiding light. Start by mentioning the first reference, God's Minute, a book of 365 daily prayers 60 seconds long for home worship. This book offers daily wisdom in manageable portions, reinforcing the idea that faith can be a daily practice. The second reference is The Future, 2020, by Byrd, MBA. This work encourages us to look forward with faith, understanding that our decisions should be informed by a forward-thinking mindset. These references are crucial as they help build a framework for resilient decision-making, as discussed earlier. They remind us that faith is not just a belief system but a guiding principle in leadership and life. As we move forward, keep these references in mind as they offer valuable insights into maintaining integrity and wisdom in our actions. Join our community. We warmly invite you to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. Each like and subscription empowers us to continue creating uplifting and inspiring content. Your support is truly invaluable, and we look forward to sharing more insights and wisdom with you. Thank you for being a vital part of our community. Embark on a journey of growth. We encourage you to join us on this journey of discovery and growth, where each video is carefully designed to bring clarity and inspiration to your life. Together, let's explore deeper themes of faith, integrity, and the art of living authentically.